everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a review of the Laura Lee Los Angeles Holiday 2019 collection. I did purchase this entire collection with my own money, and I went ahead and got the bundle, so this was $49 for the entire collection. That includes 2 highlighting palettes and 3 liquid lipsticks. There are a bunch of different bundles that have various discounts on them on her website, so I will link her website down below for you guys to check them out if you're interested. But I haven't played with any Laura Lee Los Angeles makeup in a minute, so I'm really excited for this video. I'm going to be doing swatches of everything. I'll do lip swatches, and I'll also apply some of the highlighters to my face. This is why I have no lips or highlighter on my face right now, so I look a little strange. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the highlighters. So you can purchase these individually for $19 each, or you can purchase the bundle of just the 2 palettes together for $30, which is basically buy one get one half, which is a great deal. Or you can get the entire bundle with the 3 liquid lips and both palettes for $49, or you can buy each item individually if you want. So anyway, we have 2 palettes here. We have the bronzed palette, and then we have the glazed palette. I love the packaging on both palettes. It's very similar, but the glazed one goes from more of like a champagne down to a pink ombre, and then the bronzed one is more of like a gold down into more of like a reddy orange shade. So obviously the glazed one has the lighter shades in it, and then the bronze one has some deeper shades in it. So just feeling the packaging, it feels really, really nice. I like the shape of them, the size of them, and I saw in her video she mentioned that it is the same exact dimensions as the Nudie Petunia palette. So if you have that and then you get these, that's so satisfying. I freaking love that. I do have the Nudie Petunia palette. It's in my beauty room, but did I already say that? I can't remember. But anyway, these are the palettes right here. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the glazed one. I'm sure this is gonna be the one that I will be able to use with my skin tone more likely. I feel like I had a sentence going and then I lost where it was going. Okay. I'm sorry, sometimes I just start talking and then I forget what I was talking about, and then I just keep talking and then it starts to not make sense anymore. Can any of you guys relate? So anyway, this is what the inside of the palette looks like. We have 4 huge pans of highlight in here. Very, very pretty. They have the shade names along the bottom. There is a mirror in here, and it is a very decently sized mirror. It's very long, which I like. It's not super tall, but if you're using this to just apply your highlighter, I can see plenty of my face in the mirror. So I do really like that. It feels very good, very nice quality, and it does lay out completely flat like this. So here are the shades in the Glaze palette. From top to bottom, we have Diamonds, Glow Gal, Rosé All Day, and Cinnamon Sugar. I love these colors so much. You have a very wide variety of shades. I'm definitely not going to be able to use all of these as a highlight on my skin tone. These bottom 2 are definitely not going to work for me. I can definitely use this one as like a blush topper though, and then this deeper one I would have to use as an eyeshadow or something, just because I'm super pale right now. So the top 2 shades look phenomenal though. I will say the formula feels almost like a wet to dry. Like when you're touching it in the pan, it almost feels like it's wet, and you do not have to press hard. I made the mistake and I kind of pressed a little bit too hard, and then it got a little bit chunky on my finger. So you don't have to press hard. The lightest little touch in here will give you phenomenal payoff. Like seriously, I barely touched the pan and I barely touched my arm. So you can be, oh no! Anyway, I am really excited to play around with these shades, but before we do that, I am going to go ahead and swatch the bronze palette next to this one just to see the difference. So here is the inside of the bronze palette. Beautiful shades once again. So you'll see I'm just going to go very lightly into the pan, like I'm barely touching that, and then that is what it looks like on the finger, and then here is what it looks like on my arm. So pretty. Oh my god. Okay, so that's the shade Yacht Club. Next we have the shade Rose Goals. Then we have Gold Rush. This one almost looks like a green. And then this one is called On the Glow. So here we go. So I just realized I messed up. I accidentally swatched this top one twice without going back into the product. So let me try to like explain this. So these top 4 shades here are the Glaze palette. These bottom 5 swatches are the bronze palette, but we're only counting this one, this one, and this one. This second one, I accidentally just took what was left over from the first swatch and swiped it again. So at first I was like, oh dang, that shade is not up to par with the rest of them, but it was my bad. I accidentally swatched the wrong finger. So this is what the shades look like. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, I don't think I could get away with any of these as highlighters on my skin. Maybe if I like mixed the lightest shade from this palette and the lightest shade from this palette possibly, but either way, they're gonna make gorgeous eyeshadows. They all feel the same as far as formula goes, and I think they swatch very consistently. So let's go ahead and put some of these on my face. So I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna start off with Rose. No, I don't know what to start off with. We're gonna start off with Rose All Day, the pinky one. And I'm gonna go in with a Bling Brushes, what is this? An F5 from the Silver collection. You can use code Paige for 10% off. And I'm gonna go into Rose All Day, and I'm just gonna pop this like a little tiny bit like on top of where my blush is, just to see if I can use this as like a blush topper, because it does have a very like peachy rosy shade to it, like, you know, almost looks like a blush. But oh girl, look at how plump my cheek looks compared to this one. Like nothing, and then boom, dang. It looks like I just like inflated my cheek. Holy crap. That's insane. This is so pretty. I'm like going ham, just like layering this up. That is the most beautiful blush topper I've ever used. Wow. I'm shook. You can even see from the front the difference on how like rounder and like prettier this cheek is. Okay, we're gonna match the cheeks. Oh yeah. Dang, that is so pretty. I used to never put like anything shiny right in here. It kind of like got a little bit intense, like right there, you can see it. I'm just gonna take like a clean brush. This is an F15 with no product on it, and just kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, that's better. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I used to never put anything shiny here, but then I would always see Jaclyn Hill do it, and I was like, okay, you know what, I gotta give it a shot. And it happens every time. Every time I try something that Jaclyn Hill does that I don't think I like, I end up loving it, and then I can't stop doing it. So okay, this is what the cheek, the blush topper kind of shade looks like. Rose All Day. I am obsessed. So now we're gonna go into, I think, Glow Gal. I really want to use this one as like a fine precision highlighter, so now I'm going to go in with a Glow Gal just to try to like get some more shades in here. And I'm going to use another F5, and woo, a lot of product just like picked up out of the pan when I tapped in there like this. Like it makes a really big mess. So if you don't mind that, then great, but if you do, just something to note. It doesn't bother me because, I mean, as long as it works on my face, I'm happy. So this brush has like purple eyeshadow on it. So since that brush was dirty, I'm just gonna go in with a Morphe brush and try this again. Yeah. This is definitely something that I feel like really like warms up to your skin. Do you see that glow? Like this is the side with the highlighter, and then this one doesn't have the highlighter, just the Rose All Day shade. Huge difference. Holy crap. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take a smaller brush. This is an E1 from Bling Brushes, and I'm gonna go into the shade Diamonds, and we're gonna use this to like highlight our nose. This color is so freaking pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit to the Cupid's bow. I'm literally a glowing person. I feel so shiny right now. Speaking of shiny, I used the Toffee Palette today again, and after playing with the formula, I got a bunch of questions on this. So as you guys know, well, maybe you don't know, but a lot of you know that I am obsessed with the With Love Cosmetics pressed glitters. I have them in a Morphe palette, but they're not from Morphe. These are from With Love Cosmetics. These pressed glitters are incredible. They are from a brand based in the UK, so shipping does take a minute. It usually takes a couple weeks after I place my order before I get them. I have purchased most of these. They actually are so kind and occasionally will throw in some extra goodies for me, and I really do appreciate that. And I do have a discount code. You can use code Paige to save 5%. I know it's not like the craziest discount in the world, but it's something. So if you're interested, I'll link them down below, but these are my favorite pressed glitters ever. I use them all the time. You don't need any glue. You can use a brush, a finger, whatever you want. They're super not messy, and I just love them. So anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but I'll wrap it up soon. So I had a lot of questions on my review of this palette on whether I liked the With Love Cosmetics glitters more or the Tati glitters, and what I've decided is that I definitely prefer the With Love Cosmetics glitters. I have the Tati glitter on my eyes today, and you can see it's glittery and pretty, but I cannot seem to apply these nearly as easily as the With Love Cosmetics ones. You have to work really hard to apply these to even get them to the intensity that they are now, which is still not like full-on glitter. It looks beautiful. I love it, but I personally prefer the With Love Cosmetics ones. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. These I find are messier, harder to apply, and I feel like you kind of have to use your finger because brushes, I don't know. And it's just like, it gets so messy in the actual palette, and it actually, I've noticed like some oily substance like leaking into the packaging, so it looks messy, and that's just a note that I've written down, not literally written down, but something I've taken note of since I purchased the palette and since I did my initial video. So anyway, I have like glitter in my eyebrow, literally. So we're gonna move on to the lip products. We have 3 liquid lipsticks here. They are all new shades, and these also do come in a bundle if you would like to get a discount on them. These are the shades here. We have a nude, a red, like corally red, and then a pink. This is what the packaging looks like. It's shaped the same as the other Laura liquid lips that I have, but this is black instead of like a nude color, I think, are the ones that I have. So they're really cute. It's a unique component, and I think that they look nice. I'm a fan of the packaging. So first we're gonna go in with the nude. This one is called Cabana, and we're gonna sniff it. It smells good. It smells artificial. I don't really know what it smells like. It's kind of like vanilla maybe. So here is just a hand swatch of the shade Cabana. I did not do a very good swatch. My lines aren't straight. I don't have any lip liner or anything on, just so I can show you like what it actually looks like if you just like slap it on your lips. So this is the shade Cabana. It is a very warm toned nude. Definitely more on the orangey side than what I would personally prefer, but I think that it looks really pretty with this eye look, and I really like the color. I think it works well with my skin tone. It's not too light or too deep. I think it's a really pretty shade. So this is the shade Cabana. Next we have the shade Mai Tai. This is more of a pinky nude kind of shade, and this seems to be more up my alley, but it actually looks pretty vibrant in the swatch. Like, it looks a lot brighter than I expected. So let's take a look at this one. Oh yeah, it looks like coral on my lips. Whoa! So here's the shade Mai Tai. This is actually not really a pinky nude. This is more of a kind of brighter coral shade. I think it looks really pretty. Definitely not something I would typically pick for myself, but I actually love the way that this looks on me. Not to like brag or anything. Just kidding. I just think that it flatters my skin tone and looks a lot better than I expected after initially swatching it. The dry time on these lips is very quick. Like my lips are already dry. It feels comfortable. I think it looks nice, and these are matte liquid lips, by the way. So anyway, this is the shade Mai Tai. And then the last shade we have here is the shade Coral Pop, and this is the brightest and darkest of the shades at the same time. These are all very like summery shades, if you ask me. Like, it doesn't really give me holiday vibes, but they're all still really pretty. Now this is a color that I would typically never wear, so we'll see how this looks. Here we have the shade Coral Pop. This is a bright lip and definitely out of my personal comfort zone, but I think it looks so pretty and I love it. And it's very opaque. It looks like so soft and velvety, and I'm obsessed. It's kind of like a red, but it's a very orangey, like corally red, but still stunning. And look at that. Oh, I feel so like crazy and colorful. Oh, it is on my teeth. I got lipstick on my teeth in my James Charles casting call video, and I was so mad at myself. I was like, what are you doing, Paige? I like always like, I don't know. I don't really have that problem very often, but I guess I put a little too much gloss on that day. I am very happy with everything. Not that I'm surprised. I have been a fan of Laura Lee's makeup in the past. The Cat's Pajamas palette, that was like my go-to for like a couple months. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.